It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Good morning. Welcome to Travel and Cruise Industry News on this, the 27th day of October, 2022, coming to you live from Cozumel. How's that? There is still some issues with the Wi-Stream, the Wi-Fi on this ship, and who knows how the signal's going to be. If you're here via the podcast, my apologies. I was never able to upload the podcast yesterday. I have no idea if I'll be able to upload today's again because of the Wi-Fi issues. The stream is just trash. It's terrible, unbelievable. So I fought with them. I got nowhere. That's the way it goes. So I'm using my phone. And my phone, for some reason, StreamYard will not let me go to a horizontal picture. If I try to go to a horizontal picture like this, then I'm upside down, which makes absolutely no sense. I mean, I can go the other way, I'm upside down. So, it's ridiculous. So the only thing they do, and I've tried all the settings everywhere, is the portrait orientation, and I want to go landscape orientation. It won't let me. So that's the way that goes. All right. Anyway, back to the business at hand, folks. The top story today, and this is not a very big news day, I'll tell you that. Service dog earned 700 days at sea, which is a pretty cool story. Also this morning, we'll talk about the Rotterdam arriving in New York yesterday. A new first for Carnival Cruise Line, and probably a few other things live here this morning. If you do listen to this show via the podcast, again, my apologies for everything that's been going on this ship. For some reason, it's just not anywhere near what it should be. So eventually, even if it's not until I get back to land, I will get all these shows uploaded and into the podcast network. So at some point in time. But normally you can access the podcast via my blog, which is accessadventure.net. I've been unable to post on my blog either. So it's in the Wi-Fi signal that's an issue. The ship, believe it or not, when you check the time on your phone, the weather on your phone, it says you're in Alaska. So there's clearly an issue they've got in the inner workings of however this stuff works. So today, by the way, folks, is National America Beer Day. So by all means, go out and have a good old American beer. Doesn't matter what brand. We celebrate them all today. American Beer Day. I'm not much of a beer drinker, but that's all right. I'll probably drink some today just to celebrate it. Most of you know, as soon as the show's over today, I am going ashore. I'm meeting the lovely Elizabeth on location at Poncho's backyard. I'm sure there will be some adult beverages involved, maybe a little lunch, who knows. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I have been so confused about the time. They told us last night you're gonna lose an hour. Okay, so I assumed that was meant set the clocks ahead. Yeah, well, no. So I ended up going to breakfast this morning at 5 o'clock, thinking it was 6 o'clock. So that was a little bit wrong, which also meant I started working on the show this morning, which is 4 o'clock my time, which ended up being 3 o'clock that I was actually doing. So I've been totally confused on that. Elizabeth's been totally confused because it's 10 o'clock Cozumel time, 11 o'clock ship time. No, 10 o'clock ship time because they changed, and it's 11 o'clock my time, which is why the show's on at 11. Anyway, it's keeping me totally confused. So I'll be back with a little bit of news right after a break from one of our network sponsors. All right, guys, dogs are known for their loyalty, and one exceptional service dog has been exceptionally loyal to Holland America Cruise Line. Sailing on the Rotterdam's current 150th anniversary transatlantic crossing from Amsterdam to New York, Joska, a black Labrador and service dog for Cornelia Marinussen, reached 700 days aboard Holland America ships and has been awarded the Platinum Medallion, the cruise line highest past guest award for cruising days. A special ceremony was held on board Holland America's newest vessel to commemorate the 10-year-old service dog's achievement, complete with the medallion presentation by Holland America President Gus Antorsha and Rotterdam's captain, Werner Timmers. Joska owners Cornelia and Cornelius Marinussen, they're Dutch, by the way, have previously earned their own platinum medallions, having been cruising with Holland America since 2013 and have taken nearly 60 cruises. Joska joined the Dutch couple to assist Cornelia, who was legally blind in 2014 and has been on more than 50 cruises. That was a feel-good story if I've ever heard one. Meantime, yesterday, the Rotterdam made it to New York. Its first visit to New York and an overnight stop, as a matter of fact, as it recreated Holland America's maiden voyage 150 years ago. The 15-day transatlantic cruise departed Rotterdam on October 15th, featuring exclusive entertainment and programming options on board. In commemorating the special occasion, festivities included a specialty commission performance on the world stage by past and present Lincoln Center Stage performers. Of course, our friend Bubba and his lovely wife enjoyed a night in New York, as did everybody else. Carnival has achieved a number of firsts over the years. Now they can claim another one. From her recent dry dock, Carnival Conquest now has the first dedicated pickleball court. I wouldn't kid you about that, folks. A pickleball court. Now, you know anything about pickleball? It's a combination of tennis, ping pong, and badminton. Imagine anything like that at all. And so they have a dedicated court to pickleball. Well, come to find out, pickleball's been around since like the mid-'60s. And, you know, I used to be a jock. I didn't know anything about pickleball. I thought I'd played every game you could play at one time or another. Pickleball, which can be enjoyed by players of all ages and abilities, is a fast-paced sport that combines tennis, badminton, and ping pong. Players hit a perforated hollow ball over a net using solid-faced paddles and can play as singles or doubles, depending on facilities. Pickleball can be played indoors or outdoors. Now, Carnival Conquest's new pickleball court is outdoors, permitting great sea views and plenty of sunshine for every match. Now, my problem with that, folks, if you're going to enjoy the sights up there on the upper deck of the Conquest, you're liable to get hit in the head with the pickleball. You don't want to be looking at the sights if you're playing pickleball. I imagine that would hurt. Just thinking, folks. All right. That's it for the news. There wasn't a whole lot going on. Let's see, is it in the chat room? Oops, that's not what I want to do. I have to figure out how to do this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm still not used to this business. Let's see, banners. I can take that off so it's not trickling across the bottom. And that gives me, no, that's to invite guests. Uh-oh, I've lost the chat room, folks. Comments, there it is. Okay. Not used to using my phone. And again, I have no idea how this is working with you guys. Yo, Brooklyn in the house. Hey, Eddie, good to see you. Mike's with us. Hi, Mike. Kenneth's here up in Pennsylvania. Bonnie's with us. Hi, Bonnie. Cindy Lee's here. Good morning, Cindy. Hi there, Tom. Hello, everyone from Cindy's hospital room. I talked to, or texted back and forth with Tom earlier today. Hopefully, Cindy can get out of there sometime today. Anyway, Cindy, we've all been thinking about you, darling. Get better quick. Surgery went well, and she will go home today once she pees. Yeah. She was in a catheter, unfortunately. I, unfortunately, am quite experienced on catheters. I'm not entirely sure how it works for females, but it sucks for men, I'll tell you that. And then hopefully she can pee, because she doesn't, that causes a problem. They did find some cancer. Sorry about that, Tom. We are now waiting for biopsy results expected next week. Yeah, unfortunately, those things are never quick. Doctor thinks it will be contained in the uterus, which was removed. Very good. Prayers continue for Cindy. Chillie, pro tip, turn on the TV in the cabin to find out what the correct time is. Yeah, I know that. That gives you the correct time for the ship's time, which keeps me totally confused. Because according to my phone, it changes automatically. See, so it says it's 10:12 a.m. My watch, I don't know if you can't see that, it's upside down, but it says it's 11:12 a.m. I don't change that. So I know my watch is always going to work. And the computer, what does it say? Yeah, the computer changed. So it's 10 o'clock too. So it's on ship's time. We're in the middle of the drill, by the way. I didn't tell you that. The drill's been going on now for about the best part of an hour. We haven't had to do this for a while. So if some of you guys are new, this is a drill going on in the background. They do that once a week or something to train crew members on how to do emergency stuff. But anyway, it's rather loud, as you can probably tell. Chillie, a jack. Wow. Who would have thought? No, actually, it's not a jack. It's to keep me from hearing the background noise, because I'm on the phone, so I'm using the phone microphone. It's not using my normal microphone. I don't have a plug-in for the phone plugs into the computer, and there's no receptacle on my phone to plug the headset in. It doesn't fit. I'm sure there's maybe some kind of adapter to use, but I don't have it. No, that's not going to fit. Oh, here's another crew announcement. Please contact PCC immediately. Thank you. Nikki's with us. Hi, Nikki. Sonny's here. Hi, Sonny. Sending good thoughts to Cindy for fast recovery. Yeah, we all are. Pickleball, cornhole, squash. Lots of games named after food. That's true, Bonnie. There's Elizabeth. She did make it to the show today. Buenos dias, Chillie and the gang. See you soon. I will see you shortly, whether it's my time or your time. I don't know. I'll roll off this ship and get the ponchos. That I can do. I'm just not going to look at the clock. Rich is with us. Hi, Rich. Wishing Cindy and her family the best. Absolutely. It's definitely a challenge, Rich. I agree with you. And we are all thinking about Cindy. Correct time should also be displayed on the phone display. Oh, please don't tell me that. I don't want to change. Oh, yeah, on the phone. The correct, the phone changed. My phone says 10:15. So then I have to remember that it's really 11:15 my time. There's Pittsburgh Jason. How do you feel about this ship? Well, it was really rather striking this morning because we pulled in at the Cozumel Pier next to Mariner of the Seas. I mean, I feel like I'm in a canoe because the Oasis class ships are so much bigger than this. Serenade, of course, is an older ship. It's much smaller. You know, it's 2,100 passengers or something. And it's not full. It's just something like 1,800 or something. So it's, down a little bit. The only issues I've had with this ship is the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi sucks compared to other ships that I've been on. The crew here has been wonderful. The food's been good. The bar's great. My cabin is lovely. It's huge. Of course, it's a handicap accessible, but I mean, there's just a ton of space in it, even more space than I actually need. Embarkation was just so easy. Again, the only thing I have against it is the Wi-Fi signal. Other than that, it's a nice ship. I don't mind it being smaller. There's fewer bars. There's fewer entertainment. But still, I'd run around some. Last night I went to a show. The show was great. So yeah, it's a great cruise. It's just the Wi-Fi song. That's driving me dingy. And I haven't been able to do the work that I normally do because I don't have a signal to work. I can't upload anything. Can't upload any videos. I can't upload any clips. I can't upload to TikTok or all the places that I'm doing stuff regularly now. I can't do. It won't take it. I can't stream on the computer. I'm streaming on the phone, but the phone, my big fat fingers don't type well on the stupid phone. Not when you're typing a lot of stuff. We going to Ponchos when I'm at Cozumel too? Well, unless Elizabeth has a different plan, I don't know. I'm pretty much go with her. So you'll know, Cindy, Ponchos is you go off the end of the dock where I don't know where Carnival docks. Come to think about it, they might dock at the one closest to Ponchos. I'm not sure. I have to check and see where Carnival docks. Where Royal Caribbean docks. You go the end of the pier through all the garbage, the straw market stuff, the building out to the street, and turn right. And it's 2-3 blocks down, but I can do it on the scooter. It's all accessible. It's a little rough. There we go. Okay, I turned that off so it wouldn't blow your ears out.
This is a message from the bridge. All crew to your master station. I repeat, all crew Now forward.
Now they're going to the muster station. Okay, so anyway, you go down about 3 blocks, Cindy, and then you come back in toward the other pier and the lower pier, and it's right there. It's a nice place. I've been there before. Elizabeth knows I don't know if he's the owner or the manager, but anyway, we're treated like royalty, which is really nice. Then if we're at the other pier down toward the downtown area, which is actually south of us, we could go to No Name Bar if we're down there. So let's see what else we have here. I always keep my cell on manual time mode to prevent unwanted time changes. Well, see, their hot air time, that's over my head. I don't even know what a manual time mode is. So, is your phone on airplane mode? I thought that kept them from changing time since no connection to the network. I probably shouldn't say this out loud. I pay for one device. And rather than switching back and forth sometimes, hot air time, I may turn on the hotspot, and that puts the signal on the other device. It may have happened at a time or two.
With the following crew members with emergency number 1017, contact the agency immediately.
So the drill continues. But anyway, so to do that, the airplane has to be off. The best signal is with the airplane on. So it's been on and off several times today as I've tried to do things like I'm uploading yesterday's podcast, which I can't do from the phone. So anyway, those are all just technical issues that I can't stress. We can always meet in town if you want, Cindy. Okay. Elizabeth, if you know where Carnival, because we're going to be on Carnival Paradise, which pier do they dock at normally? Because the one down toward No Name today, I think that's a Disney ship down there. Jason says you need an eSIM card for Cozumel. There you go, talking over my head, Jason. I know you used a SIM card in Europe. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to use it even. So, I mean, that's, 6 feet over my head. I hate to say that, but it is. I admit, I'm challenged with anything technical. Surprised you didn't know that. All right, guys, that's going to wrap me up for today. I am going to run up to my room and dump my, excuse me, dump my computer. No, I'm not sick, and everybody. That's this lung stuff I have to do in the morning now. It makes me cough. Anyway, so I'm going to drop the computer off in the room and head down to the gangway. I'm coming to Poncho's shortly. All right, that's going to wrap me up for today, folks. I'll see everybody tomorrow, probably on the phone again for Friday travel and cruise industry news. You guys have a phenomenal day. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Think about cruising, and hopefully one day soon we'll all get together on the high seas. Later, y'all.
I regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry. So if you like to keep up with the latest in cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, Chillie chats, and travel and cruise industry news, just hit the little subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. Hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when a new video is up or we go live. This video was produced by Chillie's Cruises.